All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and here we go again. Now, this right here literally just just made Donald Trump lose his mind over this, what Joe Biden did to this young girl. I guess this right here was at his rally, how he just ignored this young black girl in the crowd. I guess she wanted a picture. I guess she wanted a hug. She wanted to be known. And Joe Biden literally just walked right by her and just started hugging on everybody else. You will see the difference is when Donald Trump rally and when you go to a Joe Biden rally. Donald Trump acknowledged everybody. He hugged everybody. He talks to everybody. But yet they always trying to say Donald Trump it's the R word. I'm going to say the R word because YouTube is kind of sensitive. So you got to watch what you say. So I'm going to say this right here, this whole event right here was just shocking. I'm going to let y'all see it. I want y'all to be y'all own judge and let me know what you think about this. But a lot of people are losing their mind over Joe Biden doing this. And I've been hearing some people say, well, afterwards he went back over there and no, we ain't talking about that. In a moment, he literally walked right past her, but yet the media won't cover this. You don't see MSNBC, CNN. You don't see none of these people covering this. If it had been Donald Trump, it'd have been all over the news. So like I said, make sure y'all please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Shout out to the one that always watches the entire video. I really, really appreciate it. Like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think about this. And without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into it, y'all. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Let's start off with a classic flashback, shall we? What was it that Joe Biden said again? Ah yeah, a trip down memory lane.
A problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump. And you ain't black.
If you don't vote for him, then you ain't black. Of course, the implication was that Donald Trump is a horrible racist. You can't possibly go there. But then on the flip side, also that Joe Biden, well, he really cares about black folk. Just walk on straight into his loving embrace. Joe Biden is the man to represent you in Washington because Joe Biden really respects you. Yeah, what a crock of you-know-what.
Yep.
Joe Biden gets caught on camera walking into a crowd of his supporters where he, I kid you not, goes on to interact with all the white people and ignores the one black girl right in front of him. I guess old kooky Joe is showing a little bit of, let's use the left's own terms against them, implicit bias. Another embarrassing display on the campaign trail. Let me show you guys exactly what happened. Let's talk about why it's important. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks, so Joe Biden strikes again with another major optics L.
Like he literally just walked right by her. Like he didn't even say nothing to her. She looked so upset. She looked embarrassed. How can anybody support Joe Biden, man? Look, she even tapping on him and he just ignoring her. She literally tapped on him and he just ignoring her, not even looking at her. If this would have been Trump doing this, they'd have been talking crap about this. I can guarantee you that.
You know how the saying goes, if you don't vote for him, then you ain't black. How could you possibly vote for Republicans? What are you thinking? Apparently, this is the place to be. A place where you'll be ignored, nobody really cares about you, but you'll be put at the front of the line and right in front of the cameras because my diversity is our strength. Democrats view people as props, simply tokens.
Yep.
It's such a freaking myth that if you're a person of color, if you're a minority, well then the Democrat Party is where you're safe. But I don't know about you guys, this looks like some hostile territory to me.
This is just cringeworthy. It's like she's saying something to her about that sign. But you you can't really point out what's going on. I don't know if she just upset at her about something. I don't know. I can't really tell.
People in the crowd disregard and disrespect you, and the president ignores you, almost as if you don't exist. Yeah, if you don't vote for these people, then you ain't black. The idea that this is the party that cares for people of color is a total joke. This isn't the side that respects and represents you. This is the side that uses and abuses you, and then totally discards you. You know, it reminds me of that viral video from back in 2016.
Such as the Trump people, you know, they just don't want to see it.
Hey, I wanted to take you over here with me to the Trump supporter side, and maybe you can show me if there is racism over here that I should be concerned about. He wants to know if he's going to be safe inside there if he goes.
Yeah, come on in. You go with us.
We'll welcome you with open arms.
Hey, you guys almost changing me.
Now, I want y'all to see this. I remember because I covered this video of this guy because he thought that Donald Trump supporters was, you know, the R word. He thought they was. And then it just blew his mind of how much Trump supporters really supported him, told him, hey, come on in the rally, come on in here with us. Nothing is going to happen to you. You see the difference of when you go to a Donald Trump rally and when you go to a Joe Biden rally. You don't get just looked over. I don't care what anybody have to say about this. If you look at the video clip, Joe Biden literally walked over the young black girl, literally just walked right over her. It seemed like she smiled and waved her hand and he didn't acknowledge her at all, just walked right past her. But like I said before, if Donald Trump would have done something like this, I can guarantee you, MSNBC, all these lefty networks, it'd have been all up on your feed that Donald Trump ignored a young black girl and just looked over and went over here. I guarantee you it would have been on there. But a lot of them ain't talking about it. But guess what? I'm going to talk about it. So, and like I said before, I remember doing this video clip of how the Trump supporters, you know, how they showed this black guy right here so much respect, so much love, because he thought going across the street to the Trump supporters was dangerous. Come to find out, he enjoyed himself. They welcomed him in with open arms. It was just amazing. I absolutely loved that I did that video and covered it. But you can see exactly what's going on. But it's going to be people out there, Joe Biden supporters. It's going to be a lot of them out there. Oh, well, he didn't look over her. He went back afterwards and said, why would he have to go back afterwards when he could have did it in a moment? She was right there in front of him. Why would he walk over her? How we know ain't nobody behind the scenes told Joe Biden, hey, you missed a young girl right there. Make sure you go over there because the media are going to try to say that you are this or you are that. No, he actually just walked right past her. We seen it. It ain't no getting out of this. He literally walked right past her.
Around, hold on, a few more, I might change my mind. I don't see enough of me to represent with me here.
Hey, you're with us. That's all that matters, brother.
It don't black, white don't mean shit.
Now, I'm going to go over with the demonstrators with him, and he's going to follow me around and see if I get treated with love and tolerance. Yeah, no one can hear what you're saying. You can't. How do we become black?
This idea that the Democrat Party is a refuge away from the hate of the Republican side is simply a myth, or probably more accurately, it's simply a lie. The only place I see minority people getting constantly disrespected is on the left. I mean, the whole loyalty premise itself is already proof of deep-seated racism. You're not allowed to think for yourself. You can't stray away from the party. You have to vote in the way that we say, otherwise, quote, you ain't black. Not to mention the way they weaponize race, always in an effort to preserve or expand their own power. Voter ID is racist because black people don't know how to get IDs. I mean, Democrats actually say this stuff. Black voters, quote, don't have computers.
Mm-hmm. Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society's broader challenges.
You know, that's the racism that I'm seeing, perpetuating this idea that black voters are a monolith or that they lack independence as if they can't do things on their own. And so they need elite white Democrat liberal.
You know, sometimes you get to the point where you just feel like a lot of people just like to hear themselves talk. They will say some of the stupidest stuff in the world. They don't know what a computer is. Like, oh man, boy, I'm telling you, the world we live in.
I mean, just think about it. Think about how insulting it is and how much more insulting it is when you see stuff like this. You need to vote for the Democrat Party. You need to show up for Joe Biden. Why exactly? Oh, so he could ignore you at his rally and his crowd of loyal voters can disrespect you. I mean, what a farce. And again, the clear contrast on the other side, we got Trump.
This is Morehouse, this is Morris Brown, they all came in. So I don't care what the media tells you, Mr. Trump. We support you. We support you, man. Okay, 4 p.m. We've been 4 p.m.
Come here, let me give you a hug.
Y'all see the difference? You see how people have fun when they meet Donald Trump, no matter if you black, white, blue, green. It don't matter what color you are. Donald Trump supports everybody. He'll never do that crap what Joe Biden just did. But like I said before, you're going to get Biden supporters. They're going to try to cover for him. They're going to try to make up some type of story of he did say something to the young black girl. No, he did not. If you looking at that clip, she literally waved at him, smiled, and he walked right past her. We don't see him say anything to her. He didn't give her the same interaction he gave everybody else. Come on now. But it's going to be some people try to cover for him, but you see the difference in Joe Biden and Donald Trump. But yet they want to say Donald Trump is the R word, though. Boy, I'm telling you, they say anything these days.
That's really nice. No, we did. We took care of the black colleges, universities are taken care of now, and she understands it. A lot of people don't understand. Biden did nothing for them, and I did. I did everything. I did everything.
Tell them how y'all been suffering, y'all. How y'all
Donald Trump, who's always genuine regardless of who's around him, and a lot of the times interacting with people in a much more genuine and organic fashion. He's supposedly the spooky racist. Meanwhile, these elitist Democrat politicians seem to only ever properly interact with black people in highly controlled, theatric environments. In other words, only when it's necessary to pander. Joe Biden looks horrible once again. His disastrous campaign trail continues. And I know a lot of people want to disregard this clip. It's not really a big deal, but it really is. It's obvious bad optics. And of course, at the core of all of it, a completely incompetent president who simply can't avoid the embarrassment. He can't tell that what he's doing is wrong or it's going to be perceived in a certain way. Once again, Joe Biden proves to the world that he is completely and totally unaware of his surroundings and what's going on around him. So I guess in conclusion, two things are highlighted. First is Democrat hypocrisy on race, and secondly, Joe Biden still sucks and can't get the job done. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys.
There you go right there. Like I said before, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about this clip when you first seen it, or if this your first time seeing it. Let me know what you think. Just like Liberal High Mind said, it's going to be Biden supporters try to cover up and try to make some type of excuse for Joe Biden. And I'm going to say it for the last time that if this was Donald Trump and Donald Trump did this, I can guarantee you it'll be all on X. It'll be all on MSNBC, CNN, ABC. Everybody will be talking about it. I can guarantee you that. So, only thing I can report on is what I seen in the clip. And to me, it looked like he didn't say anything to her. Just like everybody else who's been going over the clip said the same thing. Joe Biden just literally looked dead over her. And that's just the way it looked at me looking at this clip. So, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about it. I really appreciate everybody watching, everybody that stayed to the end. And like I said before, I'll catch y'all in the next one.